What's up YouTube, it's your girl Jane. I'm back with another video. So I need to take a breath. I haven't posted in like a month because I just been like mad lazy and I've been like trying to just recuperate and like get my life together. That's basically just about it. I didn't have like things to post on YouTube. Like I didn't know what to post and I was trying to find like ideas and stuff like that, but I was getting like so annoyed and I was like, I don't want to post everything that everyone's posting. Like I don't want to be like everyone. I want to be original. I want to make up like my own things and stuff like that, you know. Excuse me. So basically what I decided to do was I thought that I should like start making videos giving people advice, or like if someone asks me something like a question or tells me something like they're going through, I would make it like an advice video regarding that, just an advice video in general. Also, I'm going to be talking about why I wanted to talk about like love, toxic relationships, toxic friendships, coming out, like anything that like any relatable subject that I know that other people go through, that I go through as well, something that I can, anything like that I can share. Basically that's what I wanted to do. So I basically asked you guys if I should do that, and then I posted 3 topics and I asked which topic did you guys want me to talk about. And you guys voted number 1, which was the most voted, and number 1 was to talk about toxic friends, how to cut them off, in the aftermath, which like after you cut them off, like how it is at the end, how you feel, is it better, is it worse, stuff like that. So basically in today's video, as you can see by the title, that's what I'm going to be talking about. Toxic friendships, how to cut them off, and the aftermath of that. So I might be kind of like a little bit everywhere because I didn't write anything down. I just took the topic and I was like, okay, I'm going to think about it. I'm going to talk about it. And basically that's kind of what I did. So we're going to start off with toxic friends. I think like when you get into a friendship with someone, like you don't know them, you don't know who they are, you don't know what they're capable of. They're just someone that like you're like, okay, cool, like let's be friends, let's hang out. I don't have friends, or like I want a friend. This can be like a cool relationship, blah blah blah. But like I said before, you don't really know anything about this person. You get to know them, you start feeling a little bit don't mind my hair, it's like dry and like ugh. But anyways, you get to know them, you get a little bit comfortable with them, and you're like, oh, this can really be my friend, you know, like this can be someone I can trust, blah blah blah. And then you become friends with that person, y'all get close, and then it's just not good. Like it's just not good. You guys are not seeing eye to eye. This like it's toxic being like any arguments you guys have, any miscommunication, misunderstanding, and like everything's just not going good. But then like you try to be friends with that person because you sit back and you think like, I've been friends with this person for so long, or I've gotten to know this person has gotten to know me. Like I don't want to make a new friend, have to tell them like about myself all over again, you know, all that stuff. Like you just don't want to do all that extra stuff. It's annoying having to open up to a whole new person. Like especially when this friendship's going rocky, you start to think like, should I even have another, like should I even open up to another friend? You know, like you start to feel that way. But anyways, like I was saying, like everything just starts getting rocky and stuff like that. And you wonder like, can you even trust this person anymore? Like they just start being fake. They start being funny. Like they're talking about you to other people. They might not be talking about you to other people, but they make like slick remarks in you guys' friendship. Like they're posting things on social media, or like you'll think like you're this good friend to them as well. Like you'll think like you're this good friend to them, right? You think you're being the best friend to them. The next thing you know, they start texting you out of the blue moon saying all this stuff they feel about you that they never said they felt. And you start thinking like, I thought I was a good friend to you. Like you never mentioned this stuff to me. Like you had me out here thinking I was a good friend, had me out here thinking that this whole relationship was good. Like, and then all for you to text my phone acting like I was this fake friend. Like I'm this friend that doesn't understand you. Like I'm this friend that's like in a competition with you. Like I'm this friend that you should have never met, should have never had, should have never told yourself, like should have never told your business to. And it's just all toxic and it's dumb at the end of the day. And it makes you realize like people just aren't your friends. Like you can sit there and you can tell someone everything about you. You can chill with someone every day. Like it's so funny. It's so funny. Like you can chill with someone every day. Tell someone about you. Trust them. Do everything around them. Tell them to link you all the time. Go everywhere together. And they will still turn around and break your trust. Still turn around and act like, and act like that friendship was nothing. Was nothing to them. And I'm sorry, like, I don't know why I keep burping. It's so annoying and it's so stupid. Like, I don't understand. If I'm taking the time out of my day and you're taking the time out of your day and we're creating this bond and we're saying like, yeah, we're friends, we're going to be friends. Like, you're my friend. I'm calling you my friend. You're calling me your friend. Why does it get like that? Why does it have to become weird, toxic, dumb? Like, all the excuses, all the talking crap. Like, why does it have to be that? You know, like, why does it have to be like that? Friends are supposed to argue. They're not supposed to argue, but they will. Like, eventually, they're going to end up getting in an argument. And you want to get over that with your friend. You want to get over the arguments. You want to get over the petty stuff. You want to get over, like, anything that like, any negative conflict that comes into your relationship. Just like any other relationship, you want to get over that. I didn't come to be your friend for no reason. I came to be your friend because I'm thinking, like, this is going to be a long-term friendship. Like, I can trust you. And you know how hard it is to trust someone and then to trust someone and then they betray you? Or not even just betraying you. Like, you can be friends with somebody and you guys will never talk crap about each other, but then it'll still be a toxic friendship because, like, it just ends up being toxic. Like, something gets involved and you guys end up being toxic. And it's so hard to find friends because it's like, you keep trying to find friends and, like, half the time you find friends, like, they never, like, they end up not even really being your friend. They'll become an acquaintance and then it's just like, y'all stop talking. And then it's just like, okay, like, that's fine, whatever. We just stopped talking. It wasn't nothing toxic. And then you'll find friends that you get close to, and then always the ones you get close to, it's always something with them. It's always something so stupid and dumb with them. And it's very frustrating. It's annoying. And like I said before, it's just like, why do we have to get to that point? We didn't have to get to that point, but we ended up at that point. I'm not going to use any specific examples or bring up anything about, like, my personal friendships because I don't want to offend anyone that watches my YouTube. And I don't want to offend anyone who thinks that I'm subbing them on YouTube or trying to expose our friendships to YouTube or anything like that. So anything that I say, this is just a disclaimer. Anything that I say in this video, anything that I have said, anything that I will continue to say, it has nothing to do with any of my prior friendships. It's all from experience and all from me speaking about what I know about friendship. I'm just letting that be known before I continue talking to anybody that watches my videos or anybody that will be watching this video. So now back to the subject. Like I was saying about the toxic things, it's just ridiculous. And as of right now, personally myself, I really don't even really communicate with anyone. I don't really talk to anyone. I don't consider anyone like really a friend. I have associates and I do have like a couple people I'll say like they're like my friends, but like in general I really kind of don't consider anyone to really be like my friend like that. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys understand that as well. Like a lot of you guys probably are thinking to yourselves like, yeah, I don't have a lot of friends either. But it's okay. Like, it's absolutely okay to not have friends. It's okay to not have friends, especially if they're gonna be like that. Especially if they're gonna say, like, act like there's a competition between you guys. Especially if they're gonna act different around when you guys get around boys, or act different when you guys get around girls. Just like throw shade at you, or make it seem like you're this horrible friend. And like, if they're making it seem like that, then you don't need them. That is not a friend. That's not a friend. It never was a friend. It's never going to be your friend. That just was never a friend. And as much as you want to try and rekindle your relationship, sometimes, okay, it can be, you guys can do it. You guys can rekindle the friendship. But what about trust? Like, I feel, as me personally, if I'm your friend and you betray me, like, it's like you betray me, I'll keep it cordial with you. You can apologize. I'll apologize. We can be cool. But like, I don't know if the trust can be there. And that's the big thing about friendships as well. Trust. Like, after all that, it's just like, what is the point of this friendship? There's no trust. There's nothing. And, you know. But with that being said, what I would say about friendships, toxic friends, anything being friends with someone, anything that's toxic altogether with that, cut it off. You don't need friends that are going to do that to you. You don't need toxic friends. That's not your friend. Like I said before, they'll never be your friend. Don't consider that person your friend. You don't have to specifically tell them, oh, I'm cutting you off because of this reason. If they're acting funny, if they're showing you that they don't want to be your friend, if they're showing you that this is not what they want, block them. Block their number, block their Facebook, block their messages, block their Snapchat, Instagram, anything you have them on, social media, text-wise, block them. You don't owe them an explanation. They know what they're doing. They know what's bothering you. They know, and block them. And that's it. Leave it at that. You don't have to explain. It's 2020. Like, with toxic friendships, you cut them off. It'll be sad for a while. It'll hurt for a while. It'll bother you for a while. But you let it go. You keep going. Like, that's a part of life. You keep going. You cut people off. You keep going. You keep pushing. You make new friends. You keep going. Like, there's no reason for an explanation. You just cut them off. Now, on the other hand, if you do want to explain to them what's bothering you, you can communicate with them. If you guys are not seeing eye to eye, they're not understanding you, they're throwing low blows, or it's just getting toxic, you explain why you're going to cut them off, and you let it be. That's it. You block them off everything as well with that. You let it go. Like, you don't need that. You don't need friends like that. You just don't need those type of relationships. And the aftermath of that all, like blocking them and everything, like you start to miss them for a while because it's just like, yeah, we used to hang out. Yeah, you're my friend. Yeah, like I vent to you and stuff. But then you feel better because you start to think like, did I need you in my life? Like, what did you bring to my life? What type of friend were you really? You didn't want to be my friend. You wanted to be a hater. And it feels better. And being by yourself, making your money and just chilling and stuff. Maybe with your significant other, maybe with your family. Or maybe with a different friend, someone that actually wants to be your friend, I promise you, it feels 1,000 times better. So cut them off, cut them off, cut them off. Explanation, you don't owe that. If you want to owe it, owe it. If you don't, but you don't have to. So it's not even if you don't have to. You don't owe anyone anything. You don't owe anyone anything. Cut them off. Arguing, jealousy, toxic, like throwing shade. Cut it all off, like I said before. Cut it all off. In the end, it'll feel 1,000 times better. I promise you, it'll feel better. And you will find people who actually want to be your friend that aren't fake. And that's all I have to say about that topic. That's all I have to say. This is like my first time doing this, as you guys can see. So I don't know if you guys want me to do more. You guys can comment below any other topics you guys want me to do. But that's basically it for that topic. You just cut them off. You live your life. You find better friends. And you just let it go. And that's it. Anyways, I hope all you guys are having a good rest of your day, morning, night. I don't know when I'm going to post this video. So, yeah. Bye.